Hello Aquarius, Jessica here with Cardinal Signs. I hope that you're doing well. So welcome to your love readings for September. We're going to take a look at the energies that you can expect. So we'll take a look at your energies, your partner or potential partner's energies, the person that you're thinking about, and then how the two of you may be coming together in relationship this month. So we have the Knight of Swords. And that could be you as the air sign. Or maybe some of you are dealing with another air sign. Whatever the case, very focused and very direct energy coming in. Fairly fast-paced as well. Oh, we've got a Queen of Cups who wants to come out and say hi too. I'm going to put them back in just because this is a fairly structured reading. So messages and energies for Aquarius. What can Aquarius expect in their love life during the month of September? Messages and energies for love for Aquarius. Now, some of you noticed that I have a shiny addition on my finger. I did get engaged. My fiance Mitch and I were traveling in Ireland when he asked me, so it was very exciting, and that is why I was not able to post your love readings last month. So I apologize for that. It was just a bit busy, and I was out of country, so. I'll post a few pictures at the end of this video if you're curious to see. So love for Aquarius for the month of September. That's it, okay. For Aquarius. And if any of you would like a private reading with me, you can find information in the description box and a link to my Etsy shop. So overall energy for you, Aquarius, we've got the Knight of Wands coming in here. I'm going to push that up just a bit. Now we've got the Three of Pentacles and Temperance. We have Death and the Four of Wands. Okay. Now your partner is coming in with the Star. Beautiful. The Ace of Cups and the Tower. Interesting. And Justice. And the Fool. Wow, really powerful cards. They have 4 major arcana cards out of 5. So lots going on for your partner or potential. So just be aware, because they have so much going on, and this is geared towards love, they might come off as being a little bit preoccupied this month. Just keep that in mind. Nothing personal. They've just got a lot on their mind and a lot on their plate. So this is kind of how the two of you are coming together in relationship, how your energies are blending. We have the Six of Wands, the Four of Cups, and the Queen of Pentacles. And that Queen of Pentacles popped out while I was shuffling. I just didn't really get to talk about her. Okay, so you're coming in as the Knight of Wands. Very fiery, very passionate. You are really looking forward into the future. There's definitely this sense of planning and preparing for what is to come. So there's also a feeling of anticipation here. And it's like you have sensed that there is perhaps some kind of shift or change about to happen. And you're just waiting for it. You're anticipating it. Now we have the Three of Pentacles and we have Temperance. So this is you building a solid foundation within your relationship with your partner. You feeling, especially with this Four of Wands here as well, you feeling very secure and stable. This is really nice. It's possible that you haven't felt that way. You may have been dealing with feeling that things were a little bit rocky or shaky for some time leading up to September. And now you're at a place where there's a lot more balance. And that's really, I think, the key thing for you this month. You're feeling the balance, and there's this sense of relief. Like you are welcoming in whatever it is that is allowing you to embrace that balance and moderation as well. Now, death is that change. So you see that there's something coming here with that Knight of Wands. You can sense it on an intuitive level. Perhaps there have been signs indicating to you that something's going on. This is positive. You have a lot of positive cards all around this death. So this is something that needs to happen, and it's also something that you want to happen. So to me, these two cards are about how you feel. So you feel grounded, you feel stable, you feel balanced. You feel like you have a really good foundation upon which you can build and grow your relationship. Or if you're single, a foundation upon which you can build and grow so that you are ready for relationship. You're ready for that person to come in. Now these two cards are indicating what you want in relationship or from your partner. So definitely you've desired that stability. You know, those four pillars standing firmly in the ground. For some of you, this is also indicating a desire for marriage. With the Four of Wands, it can be the celebration of marriage. So perhaps some of you are at that point in your relationship where you're looking forward to that change, that shift in the dynamic between the two of you. And you are more than willing to undergo that transformation. You are ready for that change. So lots of goodness coming for you, Aquarius. Now your partner is coming in with the Star as their overall energy. So they are in a very good place. As I said, there's a lot of big energies going on around them, but ultimately these are very good things that are shifting and changing. The Star is them receiving into their life whatever it is that they've been hoping for. If you're single, and they're single, then they've been hoping for you. And with this Six of Wands, there's a strong possibility that you'll be coming together. So that's a possibility for some of you. For those of you who are coupled, this could be, deepening of love, if that's what they've been desiring. This could be feeling, stronger connection, more intimacy. We have a lot of water within that card, but we also have this beautiful connection to divine. So perhaps their desire is to enhance the spiritual connection between the two of you. Now we have the Ace of Cups and we have the Tower. So the Tower can sometimes be seen as a scary card, but certainly doesn't have to. And paired with the Ace of Cups and the Star crowning it, really nothing to worry about. This is some change. So you've got a change going on here, and your partner has a change going on here. These can be fairly big and significant changes, a bit of a shake-up. Because it's paired with the Ace of Cups, this is a change in how they're feeling, but it's for the better. So this can be some kind of sudden breakthrough on an emotional level that allows them to really open up and experience love in a very different way that is perhaps more spiritually driven. They may feel a little bit unsettled by this because this is about feelings in this section here. It's going to be good, but just kind of like take them a little bit of time to get back on their feet and feel back to normal. So just be aware of that. Now this is what they want. And so I think that they've invited this energy just like you invited death in. They also invited this tower in on an energetic level. So they're looking for some kind of new opportunity. They're looking for freedom of expression here as well. And with justice, it's really nice to see how balanced these two sides are. So bottom line, whether you're single or coupled, you know, if you've got your eye on somebody or if you've been with someone for 30 years, you're on the same page. Because temperance is very much about balance, and so is justice. So that's what your partner wants. They want the relationship to feel balanced. They want the relationship to be about equality and fairness. They want it to be an equal give and take in communication, in the expression of affection and love. You know, in the way that you take care of each other. So it's really nice. And there's definitely a sense of newness here with the Fool and the Ace of Cups. So some kind of new approach being brought in by the Tower here. And I do feel like this is a focus on, at least from your partner's perspective, on the spiritual connection between the two of you. That's going to factor very important for them. Now between you we have the Six of Wands. So this is a card of success. Again, a portion of you may be talking about getting more serious. With this Four of Wands and the Six of Wands, this could be... and with the Tower there, it could be talking about moving in together. It could be talking about engagement, getting married. That kind of thing comes up with these cards. And the Tower can be about changing residence as well. Now the feeling I kind of touched on why this might be the case. We have the Four of Cups. And we can see that this is kind of a glum energy, maybe feeling left out or shut out. I think that this is going to be coming more so from your side, feeling a little bit lonely. And again, it's because your partner has so much going on right now. It's really taking a lot of their time and energy and attention away from you. It doesn't mean that they've abandoned you. They're not purposefully neglecting you. But you're going to feel kind of put on the back burner. So just kind of go into the month with that awareness that your partner needs the time to be able to sort through all this new stuff that they're dealing with. You know, and they'll come back, you know, and spend more time with you when they're able to. You know, they're still there. They just need that time to sort things out and kind of reestablish themselves. Now, this is again mirroring that desire for stability and security. And that was coming in big for you, Aquarius. A need for kind of being a little more sure about where you're headed together. You know, being more sure about what the future holds. So this is good because you're able to meet up in your expectations for where you want to go with the relationship. I'm glad that you have this card because it can be very difficult if one person, for example, we'll go with the kind of more significant commitment. Let's say one person wants to get married and one person just wants to live together. If that was the case, then it would be very difficult to proceed forward because that's a pretty significant gap in where you're at. But I see you both being on the same page, and because your energies are so closely matched here, I think that this month is going to go very smoothly for you, despite the fact that we have some significant changes going on for both you and your partner or potential. So I'm going to pull an oracle card. This one is for couples. Additional message of guidance for coupled Aquarians. Grace. And I think that's really talking about that Four of Cups. So that's knowing that handling the situation with grace. Knowing that you're going to have your moment in the sun with your partner again. And it's certainly going to be more than a moment. For some of you, this could be a lifetime in the sun with your partner. But right now, you know, it's not like all month they're not going to have any time for you. It just might not be as much as usual. And it's kind of up to you to decide if you're going to be glum about it and kind of think, oh, poor me, and dwell in that, or are you going to be really graceful about it and gracious and accept that your partner has a lot on their plate, they need to figure things out, and, you know, perhaps you should focus on your changes and just do your best to support them, you know, to be there for them and maybe be that kind of grounding rock for them while things are shaking up a bit. So that's the advice for those of you who are coupled. For those of you who are single, so single Aquarians, additional message of guidance for single Aquarians. You know what? We're going to grab these 2 cards. Oh, 3 cards. They both want to come out. Okay. Wow. So we've got a bit going on for you guys. Like I said, for those of you who are single, this is kind of knowing that some kind of big change is coming, anticipating it, bracing yourself for it, and then just kind of accepting it. Like it's coming, and that just accepting that process and knowing that it's going to be okay. Now we've got change, which is basically the Death card. So we know that. We know that change is going to happen or is perhaps already happening. Your intuition is going to be very instrumental in navigating these changes and figuring out what is best for you. Your intuition may be heightened. As an Aquarian, you naturally already have very strong intuition. Many of you do. This is indicating that that's going to be, you know, amped up even more at this time because it's needed for you to be able to adapt and be flexible and embrace the changes that need to happen in your life. So you can ask for guidance, you can ask for support. We have a choice coming in here as well for single Aquarians. Maybe you're choosing between 2 potential partners. That's certainly a possibility here. We have the Justice card coming in here within the partner section. So this could be weighing the options between 2 people and having to make a choice. And you might have to be going with your gut here and following your spiritual, you know, insights into what's best for you. Now, definitely something new coming in for those of you who are single. If you're single, you're looking for somebody, but you don't have anybody in particular at this time, We have someone new coming in who's probably really going to catch your eye and be a lot of what you've been looking for with this star. So there's the potential here for this person to really rock your world quite quickly. This would be like a falling in love fast kind of scenario with the Tower and the Ace of Cups. And then kind of that pulling back phase where you're going to decide, do I really want to go with that? Do I want to jump in, you know, completely? Or do I want to be a little bit more moderate in how I approach this situation? So just some things to think about here, Aquarius. So should be an exciting month, especially for those of you who are single. It looks like you've got a lot going on here. So I hope that these messages were helpful for you, Aquarius. I hope that you enjoyed the reading. Thank you so much for watching. Once again, if you'd like a private reading, you can check out my Etsy shop found in the description box below. So I will see you most likely in mid-September. Take care of yourself until then.